The Yellowstone National Cemetery in Laurel is the final resting place for many Montana men and women who served our country, and there are 155 veteran cemeteries like this one across the country. But there's one cemetery for Pearl Harbor veterans that is emptying. More than 80 years have passed since the attack on Pearl Harbor, but even now, so many decades later, hundreds of American families are still searching for answers.
It's huge. And we'll never stop. We're always looking.
Robert McMahon, the director of Navy Casualty, is on a mission to bring closure to the relatives of Pearl Harbor victims. That includes the family of Herman Schmidt. Schmidt left his hometown of Sheridan, Wyoming in 1937 to serve in the Navy, and the 28-year-old was presumed dead after his ship, the USS Oklahoma, sank during the attack 4 years later. But his remains were never identified, or at least they weren't until just recently.
It doesn't matter when the conflict happened or when the death happened or where it happened. We try to get that moment as fast as possible.
Using a combination of dental, anthropological, and DNA analysis, the Department of Defense was just recently able to identify and distinguish Schmidt's remains from among the 388 other unknowns buried at the National Memorial Cemetery of the Pacific. His remains are now headed to Arlington National Cemetery, where he'll lie closer to family.
Obviously, it is a commitment to the service members. It's a commitment to their families.
Gene Meistus works at the cemetery where Schmidt was originally buried.
Just looking and seeing their eyes and, just the way that they go through those ceremonies is just so important to them. And you can see that it really is worth the effort.
It really is emotional for them, but they're really happy because now they know, hey, now I know where Uncle so-and-so was. And now we can put him to rest, the family burial plot.
Sailors finally put to rest, so many years after sacrificing their lives for their country. In Billings, Kelsey Marison, MTN News.